In the last episode, we started this wicked farm. Where is it? Whoa, there it is. This wicked looking factory, not farm, sorry. This thing it's working, but we still have some problems. So in this episode, what we're going to be doing is we're going to start the processing of potatoes. Potatoes is the next thing to go. So we're starting the processing of potatoes. And then on top of that, in order to make two of the main recipes that I'm interested in, stuffed potato and steak and potatoes from Farmer's Delight, we need steak. So what better thing to do than to go ahead and set up a cow farm? Yeah, we can just get steak from there for free. I mean, there's nothing else happening inside of here. What? There's definitely not cows in jars behind me. Sit back, relax, and enjoy watching me figure out how I can trap and harm these cows to collect their bodily fluids such as milk and their food such as, beef and their byproduct of leather, which is a good byproduct. So again, guys, I hope you enjoy watching me create. All right, guys. So I did have a couple visitors, and crossbows. I got a piercing 3 quick charge 1 crossbow. That's pretty good. Ominous level 3, ominous level 4, an hour and 40 minutes. I mean, they both last for an hour and 40 minutes. What's the difference, though, is my oh, hello. What's the difference, though, is my question. As you see, I am slowly starting to set up the next area. This one is not going to be nearly as, not nearly as large, because this one is for the potatoes. I mean, granted, potato, if we go and look potat. So with the potat, we can do a steak and potatoes, which takes a baked potato. This one takes a baked potato, which is the stuffed potato. And then there's potato soup. So potato soup, I'm going to have to, a piece of flooring in my pocket. Nice. I'm going to have to, potato cannon. Separate the potatoes off. Now, granted, this is one for Minecolonies specifically. And which means I have to get the Minecolony farmer to plant garlic and onion for me. So that's going to be a little more difficult. Granted, I'm not even able to consume it, so I'm not too worried about that because I want things that I can consume and they can consume. So stuffed potato takes milk, which means we're going to end up having to get a, chef. We're going to eventually end up having to get cows packed up and, well, not packed up, but cows working for us. So if we put one there, because obviously I need baked potato for here, baked potato for that, baked potato for that. So in theory, now this is just a theory, a game theory. No, I'm kidding. I like game theory, but back to what I was saying is I'm getting it all somewhat set up so that the froggy can go here next to wheat process and then come out of there, go this way and go to here and then, do its fun thing. But I'm actually going to replace that one with a brass funnel, which I might not have any brass funnels. Now I have brass funnels. So there, but then we need it to spit out exactly 64. And then we'll need essentially the same setup we have over there, which is just a couple campfires, couple fans, blowing on it. I'll have 3 campfires because that'll cook it faster. It doesn't matter how fast the campfire itself is going. It really genuinely matters whether or not the come on, brain, or how many fans there are. So I mean, I don't really need to worry about having more than one fan or really worry about the speed of the fans. More or less, I need to worry about how many fans, and is everything going to be moving the proper direction. So down here, we'll be able to double chest it up like so, and we'll put a brass funnel there. But I want to set that brass funnel with a one of this, one of that. And do I have any wool? I do. So I need to set it with that so that it only takes baked potatoes. So there. Now that will only accept a baked potato. Now granted, I can always pull a baked potato later and swap out that for a baked potato, because that'll help increase it a lot. Or it'll increase it a lot. I'll be able to keep the filter for something else that needs a bigger, better filter eventually later on. So if you guys saw, I do have some iron on me. Not a lot, but I have some. That iron's coming in handy. I've been AFKing my cobblestone crushing, which means I am going to end up having to harvest up more cobblestone, but I digress. I continue on to the next. No. I need 2 of those, because I'll need 1 here, and then I'll need 1 over here on the potato. Now I gotta find the potatoes. So you are the potato box, okay? Boop, like so, and you are going to be labeled potato process. If I can find, there they are. Potato process. And do I have any? No. Okay, so now I'm gonna have to make another frog port. I'll name that frog port potato process, and then we can actually get it all doing the things that it needs to do. This one's a relatively simple one to set up, so I'm not all too worried about that. So let me go smush up some iron, make a frog port, and I'll meet you guys back over there when I have the remaining stuff that I need to set the rest of this contraption up. All right, so I'm back over here now, and I should have almost everything that I need to complete this. So we're gonna place this frog down, and he is gonna be potato process. All right, so potato process is done. Now we need to slap that bad boy on. We're gonna slap a ring-a-ding of that on there. We're gonna set this to stacks. When it hits less than 9, it's gonna turn on. And then we're gonna run over here, find our potatoes, which is right here. Slap that on top of it. 1, 2. Throw a potato and a potato in, and we're gonna set it to receive. And then on top of that, we are going to slap an andesite funnel. We are also going to sleep. And you'll notice my bread is currently shut off when I get back over there. It's still running. It's just not making any bread for me. The reason I don't have it making any bread for me right now is because it's currently crushing tuff down to give me all of this stuff. So I have a bunch of tuff that I just went ahead and, oh, almost done. That should be the last stack. I threw a bunch of tuff in here to crush it down, but that is how I feel about that. So now if we throw a potato and a potato, that should light that, which should send a package or 2 off. Now granted, I still need to get that up and running, so let's go ahead and make some iron nuggets. 45 of them. 15 should be a good number. That should give us 15 chain drives, which I don't actually need a chain drive. I need to get my head in the game. High School Musical just started playing in my brain. We'll make 5. Throw that in there. I should have some andesite alloy back at my house. Of course I do. I don't have any on me. Why would I have any on me? What am I thinking? What kind of brain am I braining? I don't have a brain. That's the conclusion we've come to, is I don't possess a brain. Okay, bye. Oh, you guys are just going to continue to loop? I like it. I like it a lot. Granted, I'd like it a lot more if you would actually do what I'm asking you to do. So let's run over here real quick and grab a stack of iron nuggets. We'll go ahead and turn those into 32 and 32. Make that. That gives me 32 andesite alloy. We're going to turn all of that into shaft. And then we're going to utilize that shaft to go ahead and make 64 cogwheels. There are 65 cogwheels because I had one apparently. 62 remaining. I don't have any andesite casing because I went ahead and utilized it all. So we're going to do this all over again. But this time, instead, we're going to use an axe. Strip that log. Put that back in my inventory. Reach into here real quick, only grab 2 of them because I only need 2. I'm gonna go ahead and throw those 2. Oh, I had 3. That should have worked. I'm just dumb and didn't pay attention. That'll give me 1 andesite alloy, which I can then go ahead and turn into an andesite casing. I can then utilize that andesite casing along with 4 of my cogwheels to make another gearbox. We'll go ahead and slap that gearbox down there. I'm pretty sure when it hits that one, it's going to take it and turn it in the wrong direction, isn't it? No, it's turning it in the correct direction. Sweet. And that's good. That means that one has shut off, which that should be completely filled up on potatoes now. So it cannot accept any more. So now the fun part is we need to actually go ahead and get this belt up and running. But in order to do that, we need to get our 3 of those down along with our 3 encased fans, which are facing the wrong direction. Three encased fans facing the correct direction this time. Go ahead and make some zinc things. Open my stone cutter. It should be all the way down near the bottom. Copycat panels. Go ahead and make 16 of those because I am going to need them drastically. We'll go ahead and place one there, one there, one there. Open that back up, and we are going to find my glass. That way, any smoke or fire that gets blown by the campfires won't hit me or hurt me in any way, shape, or form. So now the fun thing to do here is go ahead and make another andesite casing because I'm dumb and thought I only needed 1. Which means we're going to need another log. Go ahead and place that log down, get that out of my inventory or out of my offhand. Pick that up, grab the andesite casing, throw the andesite casing into the crafting table along with some cogwheels. Put that bad boy down right there. We're gonna have to go ahead and slap that on and get a shaft going there, which will then start pulling the potatoes out. Now those potatoes are not going to cook, unfortunately, just because of the fact that these aren't running. So what are we going to need to do about that? So the thing that we can do about that is actually take my encased chain drives. Boom, 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 boom. They're going to be turning the wrong direction. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you ever turn the direction that I want you to turn? Why? So I guess back to the drawing board again, because I thought I had everything that I needed, but I didn't because I am not good at what I do, apparently. So we're going to go ahead and make yet again another andesite alloy. Why did I make another frog port? I didn't need that frog port right now, but apparently my brain said, hey, make 2 frog ports. Strip that, grab that, pick it up, open this up. So let's go ahead and grab another, whatever the heck this thing's called, gearbox. We'll slap some encased chain drive down. And I mean, that is blowing the way that I want it to blow, but it's not blowing the way that I need it to blow. Huh? I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. Uh-huh. Because if I put that there and then turn it, that's going to cause them to suck, and I don't want them to suck. I want them to blow. So if I take that off and I put that there, is that going to cause it? Oh, it's blowing! Yay! The heck are you coming over here from? Stop sending me more potatoes. I don't need any more potatoes. But yeah, it's set the way that it should be. Now we should start getting baked potatoes inside of this. Hopefully that actually works. I'm hoping this is going to work. Please. Yay, baked potatoes! And with it being 3, it's gonna smoke 3 stacks of potatoes at once. So now this should hopefully, if I take that away, it should fill it. It should fill it. All right, so that is all of my tough crushed down, and that's not a lot of stuff. Ooh, that's not a lot of stuff. Because I mean, I'm pretty well set on bread right now. If you look in my inventory and I hit that, I have 247 on me here. I can take another stack out of there and boom, 308. And now it's just gonna cook more. This is full. I've got a chest over there that's almost full. I'm pretty well set on that stuff. Now I just need to look into actually stuffed pumpkins. Okay, so stuffed pumpkins takes potato. How much do you give? Stuffed pumpkin farmer's delight recipe by create, slice, and dice. I like. I just saw another berry that I don't recognize. Blueberries? Chocolate glazed berry. Ew, don't mix chocolate into that. That's gross. So if I look up potato, that one is checked off the list. Now, gross. Now I need to make stuffed potatoes, but that is going to require moo-moos. And if you haven't looked around, I don't currently possess moo-moos. So we're going to go ahead and swing on over to our... Oh, I'm swinging backwards. Hey, no, I wanted to go the other direction. Take me away, you magical thing. So, now we get the fun part of setting up a cow farm. Yay, woo! Cow farms are awesome. So, in order to do a cow farm, we need to set up a place for a cow farm, and what better place than literally right here. Right on top of this hill. Yeah, I know. Hey, Beetle, you're taking over area for your colonists to be able to do their jobs. Yeah, I know I am. Or be able to expand your colony. What are you doing? I'm living my best life. What are you doing? I figure if anywhere is good enough to place a cow farm down, it's going to be this little spot right here. I'll probably fill that in, terraform this. In other words, just chop it off. So like cut it there. Like so. Get rid of this whole top layer. Let's go ahead and sleep because it's becoming nighttime. And then from there, we're going to just clean off this whole area. probably fill in this little gap there. Maybe drop it down another layer, since we are like 2 layers higher than that currently on this layer. So I'm gonna do a lot of hand digging because I don't really feel like dealing with other things. So I'm gonna make up a list of the things that I need to make this cow farm actually do cow farm stuff, and then we will talk. Okay. All right, so I might be cruel, but I'm not inhumane. Okay. I have 2 of each animals that I can get right now that are like food producing. I have 2 of each of them. Now, granted, I need to feed them and do all that stuff, but still. Now I have 3 piggies. So the big thing that I need to do right now is I need to go kidnap some of this wheat real quick. Okay. I needed to kidnap some of that wheat so that I can breed up these guys. Breed them up, and then seeds. I will breed up the chickens as well. That way I have multiple chickens. So I have 3 of each animal in here now. So obviously I have the majority of what I need right now. The majority. I have the least hard items to get. I do have a water wheel underneath here that is currently supplying power. There's 3 of them, I believe. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There might be 4. There's 4. So I have 4 water wheels under here that's currently supplying power. Now, we're gonna need a lot of things. So one of the main things that we're going to need is we are going to need a tank. We're gonna need fluid tanks. Oh, cool. I can make 15 of them. So fluid tank, obviously I'll need a bigger one than that, but it will be full of milk eventually. So glass bottles, because I can get glass bottled milk. Milk bottle. Oh, Lord. By spouting glass, milk, glass, glass, milk, milk, glass, glass, milk. Okay, so this is going to take a lot more braining than I had previously anticipated. So one of the big things that I'm going to need is I'm going to need, well, a way for this milk to come out of my inventory and go into this, well, out of these guys and go into here. So I'm going to have to set up some sort of cruel, kind of cruel, not really, a little bit of a cruel little housing unit right here that's going to house just one little cow that gets to stare at all of his friends as he is milked forever in the existence. Or over here, probably closer to this so that it's easier to get to. I need to set up a little belt system because I need to be able to, what's going to happen is this is not in the right area. So there will be item drains. So the item drains will, or the items will come out. They'll go onto a belt here. And they'll come over to here. And then there will be an item drain there and then another belt there. So we'll put belts like that. And then this belt will go like this. Go there. So it's same size. Okay. So then once that belt is done, what's going to happen is, or that item will go onto the item drain here. There's got to be some easier way to do this. So do one long belt across the back. Boom, boom, like so. And then a belt that runs along here to here. because I'm going to put my fluid tank here, like so. So in reality, I can shorten that one up by 1, put that there, so that way it'll feed across that, and then we'll have another belt that goes from here to, let's say, here, and then it'll pick back up there and go to there, and then there to there. Make that one longer. So belt will go like that, belt there, belt there. So what will happen here is, actually, I don't need those belts to go together. So we'll make this belt shorter, like so. So this belt will go there, and we'll have a chest that is sitting right here that will have 2 things on it. Ouch. It will have 2 brass funnels on it, which I don't know if I can make any brass funnels right now. I can't because I don't have any flat iron, but we'll put actually an andesite funnel will work just fine for that. So we'll take that one, we'll go 1 there because it only has to do 1 at a time. So andesite funnel will spit a filled bucket out this way. So this will be rotating this way. Then it'll go across the item drain here, and then it'll rotate that way. This one, it'll jump onto here, rotate that way, jump onto that one, which is rotating that way, which will then jump onto this one, going back into the chest. And then this chest from there, it will take the... No, because then I would need an empty one for that. Hold on. Thinking. Bring this belt out a little further. Then put the new belt there. Like so. Because that belt will go there with the empty buckets on it, which will then... The empty buckets will then go into a chest. That way they don't... oh, I don't like that. That's off. Nope. There we go. So the empty chest, or the chest will go there, which will get the empty buckets put into it. So we've got one that's filled bucket, one that's empty bucket. So then it will come over to wherever the cow is. So say there's a singular cow here. He's going to be sitting inside this block right here. So there's a cow there with... We'll put glass around him. Oops. Wasted that bit of glass. So that glass will be around the cow, and then there will be a deployer, which I don't think... Oh, wait a minute. I do have deployers. Sweet. So then the deployer will be back 1 more. Deployer there. And the deployer will be set to attack use mode. So what he'll do with that is, with an empty bucket in his hand, he'll reach out, bloop, grab the milk out of him. So let's actually turn that around. He's not going to be he'll be able to see his friends, just not the way we would prefer him to be able to see his friends. So rotate that. You're in use mode. You'll get an empty bucket. Empty bucket there. Okay, so he gets empty bucket. And then he'll use the empty bucket on the moo, which will milk said moo. And then once that moo cow is milked, which honestly, that's probably up a block too high. Yeah, that's going to be up too high. So let's grab my dirt, deployer, bucket, glass. I'm just going to be wasting glass this entire episode, aren't I? I think so. So then glass there. So yeah, whatever. I'll use glass as a staircase because why not? I'm rich. No, I'm not. So what will happen here is this glass, he will get the, I'll set brass funnels on him, on the hand. So that way the brass funnel here, all that it will be able to pull out of it will be the full buckets, and then a funnel going in this side that will give him back his empty buckets. So it'll be a continuous cycle. It'll just be a continuous, never-ending cycle. So in reality, I can pick all of this up. Oop. No. Like that, because I won't need that there. All I can do here for this is a belt. Belts hate me in this game. Belt running from here to there with an andesite funnel going there, which then allows that to pick up the empty buckets, which will then be given to the hand. And then I do need a brass funnel for this, but we'll get to that step in a little while. So what'll happen is that we'll accept the bucket in. We'll belt it out like so. We'll belt it out like so. That's gonna be one block off. I don't feel like moving all of that stuff, so this is gonna get moved over by one. And then chest, please. Dirt, chest, funnel, funnel. Belt there, with a little bit of that tomfoolery. Now once I put the funnel on there, that should allow that to do what I need it to do, which is going to be amazing. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pick up those two items, which are my encased chain drives. I'll place one there, one there, and one there. That way, this now has power. Which, if I rotate that, I could extend this belt here. But I want everything to be going faster. So yeah, he's going to continue to try to milk something until he eventually actually milks something, which he probably won't ever actually do. Which direction are you turning? You're turning the wrong direction. So, do I have any andesite casings? Of course not. Why would I ever have andesite casings? Why would Beetle ever have andesite casings? Beetle's not smart enough for andesite casings. So, ow, I just popped my shoulder. That hurt. Shifted in my chair. So there is still some things that I need to get. Obviously, I need item drains, which I should have over there in that chest. And then that should allow me to put my item drain there, which I'll have to have a pump to pump everything out. I'll have to move a moo cow up into this area, which I did add a mod. Unfortunately, it is not in the mod pack that, yes, you can actually find in the description down below if you are wanting to play along. It has been approved by Kurt's Forge. Eventually, once I get it all 100% finalized on everything that I want it to do, I will eventually have all of the andesite casings, all of the mods together. Once I get it 100% exactly where I want it to be, it will be available in that form as well eventually. Just if you want to play along right now, feel free. It's downloadable, do it. Let me know. Show me your guys' builds in the Discord chat as well, because I would like to see what you all are able to accomplish and make in this mod pack. So please, please, please join that Discord. Let us know how everything's going and show us your builds. Also, just join the community. We're all there. We love to play. We love to talk, and we are in the midst of thinking about and possibilities of opening up a server for the community to play on. Eventually, that is the goal, but for right now, obviously we need to grow a lot more. So yeah, it's going to be a little while longer before that happens, but I digress. If you guys enjoy what you got, am I out of? Oh, you're not powered. That would explain what your issue is, and I need to empty my inventory, dude. Let's use this as a drop chest right now, because there's a bunch of stuff in here that I don't... Oh, I have a pump that I don't particularly need. So I'm just going to go ahead and drop all that stuff in there for right now. Not a big deal. I'll clean it up later. So the big thing that I need is I need andesite alloy. Oh, wait a minute. I have 38 andesite casings right there. So now we are able to continue working on what we're working on. 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go with 8 of those, which actually, correction, I don't need to. I have cog wheels. So we're going to go ahead and make 5 of them. 5 should do what we need it to do. Hopefully 5 should do what we need it to do. But let's see. I know I've been talking for about 16 minutes now. I've been talking for a little while, so hopefully we'll actually be able to get this this portion of the cow farm up and running. It's just a very, very simple thing left to do, which is, don't mind my voice cracks, they are atrocious. It's very simple to do, so what we need to do now is we actually just need to send, well, power to all of the belts and get everything going the way that it needs to. So no, that is not what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Okay, so I would much appreciate you going a little faster, but that is for later Beetle to figure out, not current Beetle. So if we were to put one here and here, and then a shaft going there, yes, that will turn it all in the right direction. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Possibly going to be a problem. I might be able to... Nope, those ones will not disconnect. Dang it. I need those to not be a problem. What happens if I jump it back to there? No, that's still gonna be a problem. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. So my big problem now is facing this. I'm gonna have to reroute a lot of things. Give me a second. All right, I have things rerouted now, and I also have some lovely item drains. So now hopefully, if I give this guy the bucket, once he gives me his hand, the bucket should come out, it'll dump into there, and then it should continue on. So now what we need to do is I went ahead and made some pipe, because now I need to lay said pipe. And the best route to do that is probably going to be underground. So we'll pipe, pipe, pipe up, over, over. No, you actually will go here. And then we can pipe, 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 pipe. Tiny cog, where's my tiny cogs? Tiny cog wheel goes there to move said liquid around. So now we should be moving, if I highlight that, That should be, yep, there goes the milk. And it should start to fill up into a complete bucket of milk now. Now, if we take our lovely moo cow, come here. One of yous. One of you come over here. Come on, come on, come on, a little closer. That's close enough, thank you. We should be able to hop up here and say, moo cow, there. And I heard the milking. So that should have milked the cow properly. So now I have a cow in a jar. Hey. Hey. Give me that. Obviously, I think I am definitely going to have to increase this speed. This is not gonna work for me. So I am going to have to make a speed controller, which means I need gold to be pressed down and smooshed flat, and then I also need hopefully I have the things that I need to do this, because this is gonna be a rough one. I hate making speed controllers just because they're just so difficult to make. So, and then I'm gonna have to reconfigure a lot of that stuff around, revamp it all, get it to go the way that I want it to go, and do everything that I want it to do, and this is just gonna be a pain in my backside. So, do I not have any gold over here? I better have a piece of gold somewhere over here. Yeah, I saw the gold block sitting. If I touch that, it crashes the game. I don't know what it is about that, but if I touch any of those, it just immediately game crashed. Like, I tried because I needed iron super bad, so I was gonna, you know, steal the iron block from it and then just replace it later, and no. It hardcore said, heh, my game now. Said, you're not playing. Oh yeah, don't mind this. This is my AFK area. So I have the gold. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those, and then I need 5 biggins. So let's go ahead and make 5 big ones then. And then if I remember it properly, is small, big, iron, 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 small, big, shoot, small, big, iron, small, big, iron. It worked! Oh, usually it fails me every single time I try to do it. It says nope. And I cry. But apparently, this time around, it decided it liked me. So I'm gonna go reconfigure all of that area over there real quick again, and hopefully get it up and running faster and better than ever. All right, so it is going a lot faster now. As you see, it's actually full. The whole thing's full. So it can't do its milking job, and it's full. And also he looks like he's in a jar now. So I made him at least look appropriate for cow in a jar. So he's in his jar now, getting milked forever and ever and ever. And now I need to figure out a way to dispense it, because if we look at potato, if we look at the stuffed potato, it also takes a milk bottle. Now, bottle of milk, it takes 250 millibuckets to make a milk bottle. Now, I think you get the glass jar back. I think you get the glass bottle back. I'm not sure. So, I mean, in reality, I could find out pretty easily if I'm going to get the glass jar back, or glass bottle back, sorry. So I could find out pretty quickly if I'm going to get it back just by doing this and saying, actually, I need another glass jar. It takes 4 of them. So, boom, done. Let's actually go ahead, because I'm going to need to breed these cows before I slaughter them, unless I can find another cow somewhere, or if I have raw steak on me. I should have raw steak back at the house. I just need to get... Do I have... No, I fed the potatoes to my pigs. So I should have some potatoes over at my house I can smelt up real quick and see, because if I get the glass jar back, or glass bottle back, that'll make it a lot easier on recycling the whole thing, because I can load the system up with a whole bunch of glass bottles and then just leave it, and it'll cycle back around and around using the frog ports and everything to fill the glass bottles, empty the glass bottle, or make the food with the glass bottle of milk emptied, you know, things like that. So let's see, I should have a potato or 2 in here. I do not, but that's okay. I can get a potato real quick right there. And I can throw this potato in front of my campfire to get a baked potato real quick. And then we can also look and see, because I should have some raw beef somewhere. I know for a fact I should have beef. Yep. I figured I should have beef somewhere, so then we can control Q that. Throw that up into the inventory for right now. It's not a big deal. And then this will be my first stuffed potato. So it can be made with steak, or you can double your output and do other things with it. Yes, you do get the glass jar or glass bottle back. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, so that'll make this system a lot easier for what I have to do next. The main thing that I have to do now is mush up a whole lot more copper. I have the pipe, 3 pipes. I'll need more pipes than that. So I'll mush up that copper, grab the pipes that I have in here, go ahead and drop off the mechanical crafters because I don't need them on me currently. Need to get something out of my inventory as well so I can... Everything's so full. My diamond level backpack is full. What do I have? I can throw that in there. I can throw that in there. Okay, that just goes to my inventory. I don't need you right now. I don't need you. I don't need you. Dang it. Filled up again. Back to my dump chest. So, dump chest. Yay. You can go there. You can go there. I'll throw all of my copycat things up there. And then I don't need you. And I don't need you. Don't need the ominous banners or the ominous potions as well. All right, so that will make that system a lot easier to set up and get going once we get more pipes, pumps, belts, things like that. So this system will be a lot easier to do here soon. So we are going to take a break for a moment. I got things I got to go do, and then I'll be back. It'll be a quick second for you, but it'll be a couple minutes for me. So give me a minute. I'll be back. Okay, so I have made my tank a lot bigger. Apparently. I didn't think that was enough milk. So what we're gonna do now, as you see, I put this belt back here. What we need to do is we need to run a pipe off of it there, bring it down. No, I need a pump. Pump, 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 pump. Okay, let's not get in trouble for copyright infringement. On this road. No, not my milk. Anything but the milk. Close. No, I'm dumb. I need spout. I missed. Oh, because I wasn't in my backpack. I was like, I know I have that stuff. What the heck? Spout. And then pump. Like so. So what that's gonna do is we're gonna put a block here, which is gonna be a chest there, and then a block here, which is gonna be a chest there. So we can go chest and a chest. And then there we can put, where are my andesite funnels? Funnels, oh, where did my funnels go? Hello? Oh, there they are. They were in my inventory the whole time. Why didn't you guys tell me? What the heck? So what we're gonna do here is we need to get this thing a pumping. Ah, no, stop. Hitting the wrong buttons. So we need to get that thing up and pumping, which means we need a cogwheel there, which then also means that we need a shaft, and then looks like an andesite or a gearbox, verticalized. A verticalized gearbox there, that will cause that to spin and fill up with a bucket of milk, which is good. That's what we need it to do. So I use the andesite funnels because that'll do one at a time. Because andesite funnels only allow you to get one at a time. So now with this, I can throw my empty bucket or empty bottles into there, which then, ooh, sploosh, fills that up. And I should have 2 more. But I should definitely be able to make some more. $54 more glass bottles. Got it. So that is officially the milk processing done here. Or the milk containing and milk processing thing. That is done. That's done. I don't need to worry about that I don't need to worry about that anymore. Now, the main thing that I have to worry about is the other aspect, because yes, this is a cow farm, and with cow farms, you're gonna have cow outside. Sorry, I've been watching too many movies recently. So what I'm gonna need to do here is get back out of here. Where'd my fence go? Where'd my fence go? Get back out of there. Whoa. Come up here, feed them cows. I need these 2 to make a baby. Yeah, I'll feed you and one of you too. Why not? There. Now we have 4 sheeps. So that'll come in handy for later processing. But right now we're worried about the cows, the moo-moos. So with this, I need my where the ant. I swear if they're in my inventory again and you guys aren't telling me, we're gonna have an issue. The heck are my deployers? Hello? Deployers? Oh, where'd you go? In my inventory again, guys, come on. Come on. You're lacking. You're lacking slacking. So with this one, I need to make it just a little bit taller than that one. So, because I mean, it's relatively the same setup. It's mostly the same setup. So here we're gonna have boom, 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 like so, with a deployer there. So deployer, like that, no, like that, deployer. And we're gonna get up here. We're gonna use more glass because we're not gonna use more glass. Now I really want to use glass. Hold on. I am back with my glass now. So I have learned that you can put glass over the deployer, but obviously, you know, I'm gonna wait for that because actually I can give this deployer its weapon. It's gonna take my sword. That's okay. So what's gonna happen here is the baby Moo Moo is gonna fall down into this and then get hit by the deployer and die eventually. Once I get everything figured out and actually set up for that to happen, I need a trap door right here. And then I need boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna need another deployer right here, not facing that direction, facing that direction. Thank you. You are gonna be set to use, and you are going to utilize the wheat that I give you. So that is fine right there. He's gonna be our main breeder, and the cows are just gonna go inside of there. Once I pick them up and carry them over here, they're gonna go inside of here, which will work perfectly because what'll happen is once I give all of this power, which those can be shafted together like a so, and then yeah, those get shafted together. I should be able to, because that's spinning at the speed that I want it to spin at, I should be able to take some encased chain drives, which I can make with zinc nuggets. I don't think I have anymore. And then I should have some iron nugs to make some more. Yes, I can make a couple more. 3 should be enough. Like that. So now they are working. The main issue right now is I don't want him working per se because, I mean, it would be fine. I just have to keep at least 2 cows over here to breed at all times. So that's fine because I need to up my breeding. So first I can take you. What am I doing? I can't take you yet. I need a staircase. I'm going to make the staircase out of something that's not going to just be lost forever if I break it. Okay, that works. Empty the inventory. Carry on mod. Come in handy now. Thank you. We'll wait till that baby grows up. We will breed the baby with the adult. So yeah, see, he's ready to breed now. Which if I throw the next one in there, actually, this could work out perfectly. So I'll throw this next one in here and it'll show you guys exactly what it do. And then baby Moo Moo drops down here. So then when baby Moo Moo grows up, he will, he'll get hit by the slaughtery thingy. So it will only wait until, or it'll only happen when baby Moo Moo grows up. So now I need to figure out exactly how I'm gonna move wheat over here because I need wheat to go to this guy up top, and then I need a brass funnel with a deny list. So I used a milk bucket on you. Do I still have my... I have the filter on here. So deny list. We're gonna deny the diamond sword. So now when I slap this on here, which I'm gonna invert it first, but no, put that on there, I can turn this around now. it will deny the iron or the diamond sword, so it won't spit out the diamond sword. So I don't have to worry about my diamond sword going anywhere. Now I just need to, should be able to turn that, but that'll be going the wrong direction. I need just a tiny little guy going this way. So we'll see. Does that gearbox put it in the proper, it does. It puts it in the proper form. So this is almost done. Because now at this point, what I do is I take that, I go like so. And then I'll need another one. And another one. And another one. Make another belt. We'll come down here, we'll take spruce and spruce, but then when we put the chest down, we're gonna shift it so that it's a single chest and not two double chests. For those, we can use the andesite funnels, that's fine, but we need to make the brass tunnels. So with a brass tunnel, we can make that, and we can take it and say, hey, one there, one there. So with this, we are going to have raw beef and leather. So raw beef goes there, leather goes there. So now when the cow grows up and it dies, what's going to happen is this funnel here, because that hand will pick it up, this funnel here will deny the diamond sword, so the diamond sword won't spit out. And then everything that it does let through, which should just be leather and beef, what it's going to do is it's going to allow the beef to go through this side, leather to go through this side. So if I show you guys by doing this, I should just be able to toss the beef down and the leather down. So if I control Q, leather goes into that one, and then I control Q, beef will go into that one. So yeah, that is essentially the cow slaughter factory done as well. I could turn that into a giant jar. Oh, I figured out my main issue that I was facing with my blocks. You guys know what blocks I'm talking about. Dang it. The fancy blocks, the copycat bites. It needed updated. That was its issue. It needed updated. That was quite literally the only issue, is it needed updated. So we can grab our copycat panels and our copycat panels. So, jump up on top of there, copycat panel, panel. Well, those are half panels, but you guys get the gist. And then we can cap it off there, make it look like giant jar. And now we have the cow farm done. So giant jar with cows in it. Giant jar, or smaller jar with cows in it. The cow in it. So yeah, that is the cow farm actually done. So in the next episode, we're gonna have to, because I'm gonna call it here, because I do believe that we are out of time. I would like to put a building over it though. Kind of like the cow in a jar there though. I really like the cows in a jar. All right, so in the next episode, because we are going to have to cut this one here, unfortunately I am out of time, we are going to work on actually getting the items that we have in here for the cows. Oh, you're all by yourself, buddy. I'm sorry. I need to get you guys more food, don't I? Ooh, yeah, I do. Let me actually give my deployer some wheat real quick. We'll worry about getting the stuff over there, and then after that we are completely out of time, unfortunately. But I have a little bit of time to be able to say, oh, I don't have any wheat. Wait, where's all of my wheat going? Oh, it's all over here. All of my wheat should be over here. Should be right there in that chest. So we'll hop up here real quick and grab some. That's bread. Oh yeah, that's wheat. 64. Ouch. Hop back on here real quick. Go give some of this wheat to the deployer, because if I can do this properly, or if I can give the wheat to the deployer, then he should be able to give the cow, or he should be able to breed the cow, and then I'll just break out that glass again, pick up that cow, and give it, put it in the pen with the, wait, I have 2 baby cows in there. Thought I only had 1 baby cow. Joyous day. Let me see the baby. Baby cow. So obviously I'll lose out on experience, but that's okay. So yeah, once that cow grows up, it will be slaughtered. So yeah, I'm gonna AFK for, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna AFK for a little while. I might build the building during AFK, but other than that, I know for a fact I'm gonna AFK and see exactly how much this produces in an hour. So we have 4 leather in there and 10 beef in there right now. So let's just go ahead and chill and relax and wait, and I'll see you guys in an hour. All right, so while waiting AFK, I did go ahead and actually get a building put up around it. There's a building. I will show you that momentarily. But I did change some of the setup here. I figured out what I did wrong. I had this marked with normal potatoes. That receiver that tells that chest that, hey, we need more, and then tells that one we need more, was also set to potatoes. So it was just telling, because that one was sent as a signal for, hey, I need more potatoes. It was relaying the fact that this setup also needed more potatoes, so I changed it. Now this is set to baked potatoes. The one over there is set to baked potatoes for coming over here. So now when this one needs potatoes, it will take potatoes from over there and send them over here. So I got that all fixed, and then I got this set up for the changing the making of the other things, the potatoes that I'm saving, and the potatoes that I'll be turning into, if I look, is potato. Stuffed potatoes. And eventually I will end up, or no, because is this Farmer's Delight? It is Farmer's Delight. So eventually this will also be turned into a recipe, just not quite yet, because I am making steak right now as well. So cool. I also changed this up because I'm tired of this being filled up, not having any wheat over there or over there, and this just constantly being backed up with stuff. I mean, this is almost completely full of dough. So I moved this one down here, so when I take a bunch out of this and it gets filled up again, or this will only tell it, hey, I need more when this gets low. So I might move it to that one just for better sake. Ooh, I need to sleep. Spider spawned. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. All right, spider did not see me. I'm going to eat real quick. I do have more wheat on me to go take over to the cows. And I need to head over to the cows. Whoop-ow. Ow. Aha, you died. I should just be able to go this way if I were to dig. Sure, I don't think there's any hostiles over here. Oh, there's a piggy though. And as you see, the building is somewhat built over there. Somewhat built. It is built. Now, it's probably going to need modifications for when I actually, you know, bring in the sender units to send everything over there. That one will probably happen. And yes, there is a lone cow out here. He will have a mate sooner or later. And why are you not doing the heckin' slaughter? What's the problem? What is the problem with you, huh? What's the problem with this guy? What you got in the... Okay. It has nowhere to send the nugget of experience. That, I believe, is the issue. But yeah, before I fix that, look at my outside. It looks cool. I got a bottle there and a bottle there. I like it. I think it... I mean, it's plain, but I like plain. Plain looks nice. So yeah, I think what's happened is this is backed up, isn't it? Yep. That's going to be backed up. What? No. There. Fix yourself again. Thank you. So, yes, that is going to be backed up because I don't have a spot for nuggets of experience. So, let's fix that. I have another tunnel. I can make spruce wood real quick. I should be able to go ahead and just make a simple couple chests. I also have more andesite funnels. Problem solved. So we'll put that there. We'll put another chest there. Andesite funnel. We'll break this part of the wall, break that part of the wall. And then we're going to need to make a belt going here to here. I don't have any belts on me, but I can make one real quick. Belt problem secured, or belt problem fixed. Belt, you. Yep. Nugget of experience, that was my issue. Now if we go outside, we can actually see it. Watch. Oh, never mind, it got all the growed ups. So now, after that mistake has been rectified, we have 32 beef, 13 leather, and 6 nuggets of experience. So yeah, it's a little low, but it is probably gonna have to get changed up because I will still have to pick everything out of this and get the stuff moved back in here on that side. Pick up the beef because that's the only thing that I'm worried about moving out of here. So there will definitely have to be some change ups. Now, granted, that doesn't have to happen until the next episode or the episode after that or the episode after. I'm just kidding. It'll happen next episode because that is the main goal of the next episode, is to get these last 2 potato. I can fire a carrot. Get these last 2 recipes from Farmer's Delight requiring potatoes, which means we'll also need to make cooked rice, which goes over a heated blaze burner. You've got to be kidding me. So I need to figure out a way to heat a blaze burner over there. Okay, so I've got a lot of planning to do for this next one. I've got the rice. That I definitely have. But again, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed making it. And if you did, hit that subscribe button so you get notified of my next uploads and never miss an episode. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy.